point in my life, I'm learning to be content and not knowing exactly what's going on in my life when I'm not meant to, but knowing that God holds my life in his hands. I realized that I would get so caught up in if something that was going on, I just had no idea what's going on. I would literally conjure up different scenarios or different things in my mind as to why something happened. I would literally do this to regain some sense of control and run away from my emotions and try to make myself feel better by making up a story of maybe God didn't allow this to happen because this is this, or maybe God didn't allow this to happen because I did this. And sometimes it's none of that. Sometimes we just aren't meant to know in that time. It's absolutely okay to self-reflect. Like, was I disobedient here in an area? Did I do something that, like, it's okay to self-reflect, but I'm talking about in those times when you have self-reflected and you've gone over it and you've done all that you were supposed to do, but it still hasn't happened yet. I literally was sitting here thinking about, like, why hasn't this happened yet? Why is this not, what's going on? And I really had to surrender it to the Lord. Like, Lord, you know. And in your timing, whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. I was reminded of the scripture, John 13:7, where Jesus said, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you'll understand." I literally just had to say, I don't know. And saying that and actually literally dwelling in the fact that I know who my Father is and I know that he's going to make it happen. I know that he's going to do what he said he's going to do. I don't even have to care or know why it hasn't happened yet or when it's going to happen. Just know that it is. And in the meantime, prepare. There's another thing that God constantly is reiterating to me, that if I'm not prepared for a blessing, then it will become a burden real quick. And he loves me too much to give me something that I'm not ready for. So literally just be content in not knowing why and not knowing what, but knowing who you serve and knowing that he got you and you are in his hands. And while you're waiting for whatever it is that you're waiting for, prepare yourself.